Go ahead, load her up, Joe. Mariah Storm broke her leg the same way as Sonia.
Same fracture, same location.
This Mariah Storm.
She was a great racehorse.
She sure was.
Made a big comeback, too.
Came back and beat Serena's song in the graded stakes.
On one of my research trips to Lexington, Kentucky, I spent a lot of time with veterinarians. And when they asked me the story I was trying to characterize in the movie, they said, that's the Mariah Storm story. Mariah Storm was a promising filly, born at Crescent Farm in Kentucky by the sire Rahi out of the dam Immense. Mariah Storm won her very first race at the age of 2 by a whopping 13 lengths. She showed enormous talent, finishing second in her next start and picking up her first stakes win in her 3rd try. The Bay Fillies trainer moved her up in company and entered her in the prestigious Alcibiades race for 2-year-old fillies held at Keeneland Racecourse.
And up on the outside, Mariah's Storm, followed by Boat Flush, Tip for 2, and Slew, Kitty Slew. Moving on to the back stretch. On the inside, it's Stellar Cat in front. Now a half length. My Sea Castle, 2nd1/2. Boat Flush, 3rd, a length and a half. Mariah Storm is 4th. Kitty Slew is 5th. Mariah Storm drops back to trail as they move for the stretch.
But excitement and expectations turned to tragedy when Mariah Storm fractured her left front cannon bone, or shin bone, during the race. Like Sonia Dore in Dreamer, it was a touch-and-go situation for the filly. An injury that severe could have ended her career, but her owners and trainer would not lose faith. They would do everything to save her life, let alone her racing career.
1, 2, 3. 3.
After nearly 10 months of rest and rehabilitation, Mariah Storm recovered. But the question of whether or not she would race again remained.
She's getting faster and faster. Yeah, she's looking pretty strong, sir.
Saying she should race?
The question was soon answered when she returned to the races with the heart and class she showed as a 2-year-old.
Down the stretch, and Mariah Storm gets the lead. Shadow Miss offside bar. Center of the track, Avi's Fancy and Bare Truth. It's Mariah Storm in front. Now crawls away. Avi's Fancy second, nearing the wire. It's Mariah's Storm.
Mariah Storm picked up where she left off, winning her first 3 races in a row after her life-threatening injury.
And Mariah Storm on the inside has the lead. On the outside, Serena's Song 2nd, but it's Mariah Storm. She draws off. Serena's Song beaten this afternoon. Mariah Storm draws off, wins it by 4 lengths.
That's how we're going to run in the Breeders' Cup. Why not Sonia Dore? Why not us?
Later in her career, Mariah Storm would go on to run in the Breeders' Cup Distaff race, where she finished off the board after spiking a temperature the night before the big event, and running on a difficult, muddy track not to her liking. It was miraculous just the same to even take part in the World Thoroughbred Championships. At the age of 4, Mariah Storm retired with a career record of 10 victories and 16 lifetime starts, and earned over $700,000. She's now a successful broodmare. The very first foal she produced was a chestnut colt named Giant's Causeway, who showed the same toughness and determination as his mother, and achieved the title of European champion, and amassed $3 million in his career earnings. Both Mariah Storm and Giant's Causeway are back together again, living out their lives on the same Kentucky farm. The thing about racehorses that I learned, which I didn't know, was really there's some horses that just love the game and understand the competition and really get excited when they know they're at the track. So it was really interesting to hear those stories and understand that that was true, that it wasn't just about breeding. It really comes down to like heart, you know, and that was really at the base of the story too, both of my family that was in the movie that had heart, but also this horse that just had a spirit that was like undeniable.